welcome to an upload to YouTube of a live stream from Twitch, just like I always do for Final Girl, sponsored by Van Ryder Games. Thank you to Van Ryder Games for supporting what I do on Twitch and on YouTube and allowing me to play this game every month because it's sponsored, but I really love Final Girl and it is a joy, I'll say, actually to get to play the game every month. So today we are playing, I'm taking a second crack at a feature film that I tried about a year ago called Knock at the Door. It is with the Intruders and Wingard College. So Wingard College. Yep, Cottage. Here we are. If you're watching on YouTube right now, this is of course a live stream from Twitch. You can see the chat on screen right up there. It's kind of small, but I will talk to them a little bit during the game. So if you want some context for what the heck I'm talking about, take a look at the chat. If you want to join us live during these streams, I do them once a month at twitch.tv/Paula Deming. I do have my alerts on visually for people who interact with the stream live, but I think I have them muted, so you won't hear them on YouTube. We'll find out what happens. So, yeah, welcome. My name's Paula. I didn't say that. Let's play. Okay. So we need to finish up a little bit of setup here, and that is our actual setup and then my first event. So the thing with the Intruders at Wingard College, I'm going to call it Wingard College. Why is that? Is that because I grew up near Wingate College? Do you think that's why? Wingate? And I'm Wingard and Wingate, and it just makes me think Wingate College. Ah yes, Wingard College, the famous college cheese factory. Freak Boy and W in chat says yes, that's why. The Intruders are 3 different killers. You can see them here. They each have 6 health and their own final health token, so they might come back. Pretty scary. Horror starts at level 3, so that's not so bad. So we're here. You can see that just at the bottom of the screen. And they are normally represented by 3 different meeples, a red killer meeple, a gray one, and a black one. The gray and the black come in this feature film box. Mine is a demo copy, actually, that was accidentally missing its gray and black meeples. And rather than replacing them with different meeples this time, we've decided to pull out some of the minis that you could have gotten with season 1 of Final Girl and use those as our killers. So these are actually other killers representing our Intruders. So for our red meeple here, this guy with the, he's got like a animal skull on his head. Terrible. I'm using Hans, the pig mask, because an animal on his face. With this guy, Baghead, we're using Dr. Fright. And for this guy with this kind of mask on his face, we're using Inkanyamba. So that is how we're going to remember them when they're on the board. And they're about to get on the board because we're going to do our setup here. So this is called Special Occasion. We're here at our cottage celebrating a special occasion. Nothing could go wrong. Looks like I'm starting at the lakefront. So I'm going to put my meeple there. Let's see. I have all my victims. They're actually in my box at the moment. So we have 2 victims in this outdoor area. So in this map, we have the house. So anything that's the house is here in these squares. Let me confirm if the garage is also part of the house. Yes. Kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, family room, foyer, laundry room, and garage. Indoors includes everything in the house as well as the boathouse and the shed, and then outdoors is everywhere else. So we have 2 victims outdoors here. We have 3 in the kitchen. Let's see, we have 3 in the family room, probably playing Monopoly, so they deserve to die. Thank you for that raid, Victory Point Gaming. Welcome on in, Raiders. Animal Skull is named Trish, says Widzy. Silver Metal Tavern says, I almost got this at my friendly local game store. There were so many boxes, I got a little intimidated. I would say, and someone was actually asking before we started doing the playthrough, for someone who's new to it, what would you suggest? What first 2 feature films would you suggest? I would say Camp Happy Trails is a great first one because that is like your base rule set. So start with Camp Happy Trails. And then from there, I would say pick anything that the theme stands out to you. So that's what I would say. Though I would say be aware that the Sacred Groves with Inkanyamba is really hard, and Creech Manor with the Poltergeist is also really hard. Yeah, in the actual movie, there were not this many people in the house, says Freak Boy. Thank you for the raid, Victory Point Gaming. Appreciate you. Okay, we have 1 person in the foyer, 1 in the laundry room, 1 in the bathroom. We're not gonna like intrude upon them. They need privacy. 1 in the garage. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. And it looks like our killers. Ew, are right here on the porch. They're like looking in. It's a very like Scream, right? Ooh, I don't like it. So all 3 start here. On the porch. Oh, that's creepy. I'm honestly genuinely creeped out by that. Camelisk, you're way better at this game than me. Didn't I win Poltergeist? I sure don't think I did win Poltergeist. But if I did, that was very lucky. It was rough. The last time we played it was rough. Okay, then we have an event. Now, one other thing that is cool about this location is there's items you can see here, like in the boathouse. There's a little image of an item, and here, so we have nails, wood, rope, and discarded tools. Now, if I'm stopped in this space, in my turn there, I can spend time to pick up one of these items and use them potentially to craft one of these other items. So each of these cards has a recipe on it to let you know what you need to do to craft it, and then we would have those. So that's a thing we're able to do at the cottage that is not part of the other locations, which is pretty cool. Okay. All right, let's check our event, and then we'll get going here. So our first event that starts us out, I'm gonna move my stream deck a little closer, is home security. Keep this system is top of the line. Oh, we need to find some tokens. Okay, keep this card until you use it. It can be activated during any action phase when there are no enemies in the house. When activated, enemies are not allowed to enter the house. Oh, this is so cool. When an enemy tries to enter the house, place a token on this card and they don't move. The alarm is disabled when there are 3 tokens on this card, or when you or a victim enter or leave the house. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, so we need to find our alarm tokens. Wait, here's one. Okay, give me a moment to find my alarm tokens, because then we could put them on there if we activate this. That's pretty cool. I wonder if we should do that at the beginning. We should just like activate it. Okay, there's another alarm token. Pulling out some other tokens. No, no, no. Next one. Figured I'll pull out these other tokens while I'm rooting around through here. You can tell which tokens are which. I have mixed a lot of my tokens from the different scenarios up because this one's labeled with a house symbol, and you can see that's the symbol that relates to this location. We need one more alarm. So these are different items that we can craft, I think, that I'm pulling out here. Where is it? I do not see a third alarm token. So we'll just know the third, when we have 2 on there, if we do it one more time, that's the last time. I've not kept my token. Oh wait, it's literally right here. Never mind. I was like, I haven't kept them very well organized. So, but there we go. There we go. That's cool. I wonder if it can be activated during any action phase when there are no enemies in the house. Maybe we start that way and just try and keep them protected for a little while. Like, I think let's just do it, right? Keep them on the outside, because we can try and save these victims first and then get into the house, I think. Yeah, I think during our first action phase, we just activate the alarm. Let's see. It can be activated during any action phase when there are no enemies in the house. When activated, they're not allowed to enter the house. If they try, place a token on this card and they don't move. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go to start. Okay, so that's one thing. We're playing with Ava here. Pretty excited about. So we need to save 5 victims to get to her ultimate, which is going to let me reroll 1s, which chat decided was pretty good power for me. So I think here's what we're going to do. We start with our cost 0 cards. We're here. We need to save some people. And maybe get that wooden bat. Where's the garage? We're so far away from the garage. Okay, that's gonna be hard to do. We could also try and get the chisel, the shed. We're gonna move toward the shed. I think we try and pick up these 2 people and save them immediately, but first we activate the alarm. So we're gonna activate our home security and we're gonna show that it's activated. I'm just gonna put it down here like it's in my backpack to show that it's activated. So whenever they try and move into the house, we'll put a token on here. Okay, so yes, a good point is being made that if we focus, we could lower the horror immediately, and then if it works, get an extra die, move into here to pick up these victims and try and get them out of here. So I think that's what we're gonna do first. So first we'll play a focus card. So we'll roll 2 dice, because that's where we are in our horror level. Thank you for that follow, Cotillion the Rope. I need a dice tray, y'all, and I've never actually gotten one. What if I do this? Okay, so that's 1 success. So that means I lose a time, but the horror goes down 1. See, and I could have re-rolled that 1 if I already had Ava's ability. I think maybe we play the other focus card, right? And just like, let's just do it. Let's just try it. Okay. That is another 1 success. I'm not going to spend the 2 cards to turn that into a success. Because we just need the 1. And I don't think it's worth emptying our hand for the time at the moment. So that's the choice I'm making. So I'm going to lose the time and lower this. So now I have 3 dice to roll, which is awesome. So now I will walk. So I can roll 3 dice. One success means I can move up to 1 space and spend a time. So I'm going to spend my time, and I'm going to move up to 1 space. So I'm going to move into here with these 2 people. So they will come with me, right? I'm going to stand ourselves up now. But I can't move anywhere else. So that's it. And I think that's going to be... Do I need the weak attack and the rest? I mean, I don't. But I don't want to have no cards in my hand next turn either. Oh, you were thinking with the focus, freak boy. Yeah, I'm just going to hold on to all of this for the moment. I can discard these cards, though, to get time back. Which is basically going to do the same thing. So that's going to be the end of my phase. I'm going to stop there. Now you can always discard cards out of your hand to gain time, because time is your currency for buying new action cards for the next turn, which is a thing I almost never think to do, but I think that maybe I should. So right now I have 3 to work with, and if I discard my weak attack and my short rest, I can have 5 to work with. Which means we could get a sprint, we could get a distraction, which isn't terrible. Maybe we do that. Okay, I'm gonna discard these 2 cards to get 2 time back. Then I'm gonna spend that time. I'm gonna spend 2 of it on a sprint. And then I'm gonna spend 3 of it on a distraction in case the horror goes up. I could also do a second sprint and a close call. We already have the horror down, but the horror could go up at any time, right? So, oof. If I get a search, I can maybe try and get into the shed and try and get that chisel, but what I want is the baseball bat. I'm going to do what my gut told me to the first time. I could get an improvise. You know what? Action instead of a distraction, I'm gonna get an improvise with 3 time, because that'll make my 3s and 4 successes. Okay, so this is all I'm gonna have in my hand next turn, but that's okay. So now all of these cards that I spent, now they go back into the market. They're all just free cost cards, so they'll go there. And we now go into the killer phase. So let me grab my coffee. Okay, so all killers, that means all 3 of them, are going to target and attack. They're not moving. They're not in a space with anyone. They're not trying to get into the house. What do I keep? Is it the table? Is it the camera? I keep wobbling my camera. I'm so sorry, everyone. Hold on. I'm gonna just put one more sandbag on it. Okay. It'll settle. It'll settle, everyone. I think it's just, I have a creaky kind of floor, so movement moves the floor, moves the camera, moves everything. All right. It'll settle, and I'm very sorry for how you have to watch it. If this was not live, I would stabilize that. Okay, so hope that Paula just keeps sandbags around the house just for these times. Classic production equipment. Okay, but the killer has to go. So they're not actually going to do anything from their killer action, but we do need to flip a terror card and see if they do something from that. So let's see. Now get the hell out of my house. If you are not in the house, discard and draw the next terror card. I'm not in the house. So we draw the next one. Yes, I accidentally grabbed the wobble pod instead of the tripod. Yes, exactly. Here's the thing, I watch Final Girl playthroughs so often I realize I tend to narrate my plays out loud even though no one is watching, Jessie just says. I feel that. I narrate just about everything I do out loud now. They will hunt you. Place the active killer in your space. Oh, I need my active killer token. I'm gonna do this one. I think there are more proper tokens I'm meant to use for this, and I can't find it, so I'm sorry, everyone. I'm gonna use this. This is my active killer. It starts at the top. That's not great. Place the active killer in your space. I didn't think it was just gonna bamf into my space. I would have gotten something defensive. So the active killer is our Hans meeple. So he bamfs into my space with 2 victims, which isn't ideal, but he's not targeting the victims. He's actually targeting the final girl. That's what the symbol means. So yeah, and the alarm doesn't apply because we're outside. So that doesn't happen. So he now attacks me, which isn't great. He does, but I'd rather that than the victims, frankly. So he's going to do 1 damage to me. I don't have any way to defend against it because I didn't take any defense cards because I thought they were so far away from me. So I take 1 damage. Great, good. Then the active killer shifts down. That's what this symbol means. So now it's Mr. Baghead, which is being represented by Dr. Fright. So he now targets me and moves toward me. So they have a movement right now of 1. So he's going to move around this way. And then this comes down again. And the exact same thing is going to happen. Oh, I think this is the active killer token. Because that's the symbol it's meant to have. Yeah, that is the active killer token. Okay. So then he comes that way. Yeah, Woodsy says if that card comes out late in the game, it can be tragic. So all in all, that could have been a lot worse, though it's not amazing, right? Okay. So no one died, so we don't have a panic phase. And now it's my turn again. So we're gonna try and run away from this killer and save these victims. So it's time to use my sprint, right? So let's play this sprint. My little dice tray. So I still am rolling. The horde didn't go up, thank goodness. Because bloodlust only goes up if they kill, right? Not if they do damage to me. So we didn't need to increase the bloodlust. I believe that is correct. So let's roll our 3 dice. Why is this my life? Why? So here's what happens. I have no successes. So I'm going to move up to 1 space. They are going to come with me. So we are going to move. Get out of here. Oh, you know what I should have done first? That's why I've got this improvise. Not that it would have helped because all 3s and 4s, it's fine. I messed up. I'm not going to wreck on it. So I move 1 space. I take a damage. Great. I've already lost 2 health. I lose 2 times. Sorry, I did not reset this. 2 times. So I'm down to 4. And my turn is over. Damn. Damn. Okay. Not amazing, but we did get away from the killer to protect the victim. So I don't know why this happens to me, Slivers. I don't know why my dice luck is like this. It's so bad. So we will get back all of our 0 cost cards. And then I have 4 to spend on new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can have 3 more cards in my hand. So I have 4, and I wonder if I should actually get a retaliate. Or I could just spend all on retaliate, because if they come into my space again and attack me, I could do damage back. I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend all 4 to get this 4 cost card, retaliate. Okay. Now sprint goes back to where it came from, and we now have our killer phase. So the killers will target and attack, but they're not in a space with anyone, luckily, because we were able to get away. So that's fine. So now we flip over a tarot card. Do you ever use the signature actions? What are the signature actions, Woodsy? Tantara Listen Chat says, legend has it that when our parents invest the character creation points for us into relevant feats like charisma, intellect, and empathy, they need to pick the bad luck disadvantage to get enough points for those perks. That's it. I can't believe the Grammy-winning band The Killers would do this. It's rough, you know? We're all going to die, is what this card says. If there are no victims on the board, discard. No, we have plenty of victims. Otherwise, they're going to target victims, move, and attack. Oh, shoot. No, they are going to attack. Except I have the retaliate card. Okay, so we might be able to protect them from killing these victims. Oh, I don't have the props box. Yeah, so I don't know. So no, I don't ever use that. Yeah, I don't have the props box. Okay, so target victims, move, attack. So here's the thing. So we have 3 of these, and this is going to be... Is it just the active killer? Let me confirm, because it didn't say all killers. Now, here... Let me just confirm. Oh yeah, these killers actually do have names, which is funny. The red meeple is Trish. Zeke is the black meeple, and Baghead is Baghead, the gray one. So this is only resolved by the active killer, and then... Oh, that's so cool. The signature actions. Okay, maybe I'll have to look into that. And then the active killer will change and they will do an action. So the active killer is the one with the token right now. Oh, we might be okay. Okay, so the active killer is who we are using is Inkanyamba. So he's going to move his one movement. He's going to move toward the closest victims. Well, the closest victims are in the house. So he's going to try and move back onto the porch toward the house. He's not trying to get into the house yet. So I don't think the alarm is triggered. And there's no, because his movement's only 1, there's no one for him to attack. Then the active killer will shift again. So it comes back up now to the one that's near us. Well, he will target, move, and attack. So this will happen. So he's targeting here. He's moving into our space. He's going to attack. Now, I have a retaliate card that I'm going to play as my reaction. These blue cards are reaction cards. And I'm going to hope... Oh, Rubbish says, yeah, I'm very spoiled by Box of Props. Love the deluxe components in it. I'll have to see if I can get my hands on that. It sounds awesome. Okay. So if I can get 2 successes, we will ignore all damage from the attack and do 2 back. 1 success will reduce the damage by 2, which is enough to protect everyone in the space. Because right now they're only doing 1 damage because of where they're at on the Bloodlust. So let's roll these dice. Still at 3 because the horror hasn't gone up yet. As soon as they kill 1 person, though, look, it's going to go up twice. Come on. Okay, I love my tray. Didn't really do much, my tray. So I have 1 success. So I'm not going to convert because all we need is 1. We'll do 1 damage. I could convert and do 2 damage. Maybe it's worth doing the 2nd damage. You know what? Yes, let's convert that. I'm going to do... I'm going to do my short rest and my weak attack. I'm going to discard both of those to turn this into a success, so I can get do 2 damage in retaliation. So our top meeple here, right here, our active one, is going to take 2 damage. I think that's worth it. I think that's worth doing. So they're almost halfway done. Okay, and that protected everyone. So that's, no victim died, so we won't panic anyone. That's the end of the killer phase, because that was our terror card. So now I get to go. I don't want to keep the weak attack, because I want to get away. I want to get away and drop these guys off, frankly. And keep some time to be able to get more cards. So yeah. So now that it's my turn, I don't have any sprint left because I used it, but I do have a walk. So I'm going to play my walk card. I will roll 3 dice and see if I can get here to save victims. Actually, you know what I'm going to do first? Should I play my improvise? No, I'm going to hold on to the improvise. Okay. Hey, that is what we like to see. That is 2 successes, which means I lose 1 time, but I can move up to 2 spaces. So both of these victims will come with me, and we're going to come to this exit. Get out of here. Okay. Can you use retaliate to protect the victims? Since I can use retaliate to retaliate against whoever is being targeted. So it can happen whenever they attack, whether they're targeting victims or me. Fairly certain that is correct. Let's double check. If not, that will make me sad, but I want to get it right because otherwise people in the YouTube comments will tell me I've done it wrong. Each reaction card can only defend against a single attack, but you may use multiple reaction cards one at a time against the same attack if you wish. Yeah, it does not say. Oh no! Oh no, I'm so wrong. It explicitly states that you can't. I've been playing this wrong forever. No, you cannot use reaction cards to protect victims against an attack, only yourself. Why do you all have to wreck my world? No, guard will not protect victims. No reaction cards can protect victims. Board game rules are ruining my board games. So I couldn't do that. Oh boy, okay. What a bummer. Alrighty. So we're gonna go back. Just gonna go back. So this is all, it's all just in my hand. I can't use the retaliate because they're targeting a victim. They will kill 1 victim is what happens. This sucks. So this victim dies. The bloodlust goes up. Thank you for that subscription, Bogger King. The horror goes up by 2. This is horrible. So now we're there. Thanks a lot, chat. Make me get the rules right. Oh boy. Okay, I think that's it. And then we will have a panic phase. So this person will panic. And they panic. Oh, they panic to the exit. So that's something at least. But I think I still have to go into the space with them to get them to leave. I believe. Okay. So now I will attempt again. I still have retaliate and my weak attack. And yeah. Okay, now I will actually play my improvise then. And we're gonna re-roll everything, and we're gonna hope that we can make 3s and 4s into successes, because I want to do a weak attack maybe now, and then come over here and save at least one victim. I won't get both, but I'll get at least one. So, okay. So that is 1 success. So the next horror roll, 3s and 4s are successes, or if I convert this into a success, all 3s and 4s are successes for the rest of my action phase. And I think I would like to do that. So I'm gonna discard a focus, I know, and a short rest to make this a success. So now all 3s and 4s are successes. Then I will attempt a weak attack. Why not? I could do 1 damage. So 2 dice. I just need 3s and 4. Well, that didn't work out. That's no successes, which means I lose health and my turn's over. Look how close I am to dying. Why, game? I'm angry. I'm angry about that. Man, what a waste. What a waste of my improvised card. I'm so angry. Ugh. What, that was frustrating. Okay. Yeah, I needed Ava's ability, but I can't. I can't save anybody. Because Ava's ability lets me rule once. Okay. So here's the thing. Hi, Imwaldo. Says, yay, finally made it to a Paula Final Girl stream. Would you like me when I'm angry? I don't know. That's up to you to decide, I guess. So, all killers will target and attack. Only this one is in the space with me. So he's going to attack me. I have that retaliate though. So I am going to attempt to do damage back. Those are failures. Wow, this is really bad. And then so nothing happened. So I take... I can't believe this. I'm about to be dead. I take a damage, which means I have 1 health left, so I do get an extra die. Yeah, and these rolls are pretty much what I expected, says Imwaldo. Yeah. Okay, cool. So there's that. And they all stay. Let's pull a tarot card and see if I die now. We're not going to make it through the night. No, we certainly are not. So the active killer, which is the one with me, is going to target, move, and attack. They're in my space, so they stay here. They are going to kill me. What? No, this is... How did this happen? I'm literally about to lose the game already. I've been playing for almost no time. Okay. Yeah, we need a dice rolling clip montage. Okay. So they attack me. I have nothing I can do about it. So I take I take that damage, which is this. I didn't even get to use my final die benefit. I luckily have 3 health under there, so that was a very lucky pick. So I'm not dead yet. I will put this here now. Goodbye, token. So now I have 3 health, and the active killer changes, so it goes up, because that's where the red arrow is. So it comes down here. So Inganyaba is going to target, move, and attack. Okay, so he is going to try and get into the house, which sets the alarm off 1 time. Oh, the killer turn ends because I had to flip my token. You are correct. Thank you so much. So we don't do the rest of it. So we don't raise the horror or anything? That's right. I always forget that when you flip that token, the current phase, like immediately ends. I tend to keep finishing out the turn. I play that incorrectly a lot, I think, actually. So none of the rest of this happens. This just ends. Thank you, Acorn Squash. Let's double check. I play this every month, and yet there are still things. This was going so well when I was cheating by retaliating against a victim attack. Let's see. Let's see. The final health token. Whenever someone comes back to life, the current phase immediately ends and play continues to the next phase. If the final girl or killer come back, do not apply any excess damage. Cool. So yeah, it ends. We're not dead yet. And that is true. Okay, so none of it happens. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Well, this isn't what I wanted it to be. You know what I didn't do? When my turn ended, I did not buy new cards. So, I actually am going to do that right now. So, these would have been in my hand. I would have had 5 to spend. And I'm going to do 2 on a guard. I want that wooden bat. 2 on a search. No, I have the retaliate. So do I need the guard? No, let's do... No, yeah. And a close call. Okay, sorry. So 2 on a search, 2 on a guard, 1 on a close call. And then the rest of these will go back into the thing. And my retaliate... Oh, no, I don't have the retaliate because I spent it. So, yes, I definitely want the guard. Okay. So that's what I would have gotten. I played the retaliate. It did nothing. Okay, now it's actually my turn. So yes, you're right. The active killer would not have rotated. Thank you. Thank you, chat. Are there any horror movies where the final girl dies in the first act? This particular one, I think. So now we definitely need, first we're gonna focus and try and get our 3rd die back. So that's what we're gonna do first. Okay, that's something. So the focus comes down 1, and I will lose the time. That's something. It's not perfect, but it's something. Now I will walk, so 2 dice. Jeez Louise. That's no successes. I'm gonna play my close call and re-roll this die. Come on, be a success. Nope. So I will move up to 1 space, take a damage, and lose 2 time. But I saved this victim. And what I'm going to do with that is place that victim right here to lower the horror by 1. So now I get 3 dice. Come on. Now I'm going to walk and see if I can come through here down into the driveway. But if I come into the house, the alarm goes off. So let's just see what happens, okay? So let's see what happens when I walk. We're now rolling 3 dice, so that's something. That's 1 success. So I can move up to 1 space, that's fine. And lose a time, only have 2 left, but I'm not gonna do the other thing because while I'm here, I can collect this item. And these are wood. So I spend a time to pick this up, but I could use it potentially to make a spear if I end up with a knife. I have to get the knife though. That's fine, let's do it. So this goes into my backpack. But I spend the time, that's a lot of time spent. So I only have 1 to spend, so maybe that's not the best use of my resources, but look, this is what we're doing. Why is there, oh, this is what I have left. So I have 1 to spend. It's not actually great. I will get all of my free cards back. And then I'll use just that 1 to get this close call. And then this will reset. Remember when we thought we were gonna save 2 victims? It would have been really good. Okay. So these go back into the market. And now it's the killer phase. So all killers will target and attack. No one's in a space with anyone, so we're good. So now we flip a tarot card. Is Tammy home? Place the killer at the porch. So the active killer is this one. Now it comes down to the porch here where we have another one. Yee! And then the horror goes up, which is a bummer because we did just lower it, but that's okay. We got 1 3 die roll. Yeah, knock, knock. And it did get the killer away from me, though I am going toward them. Okay, I think that's that. So now it will be me again. And I think I'm gonna focus again and see if I can get that 3rd die back. So, let's see. Well, let's see. 2 successes would be great right now. I'm gonna play my close call and re-roll. Yeah, 1 success, that's something. So 1 success, we will get our 3rd die, but I do lose a time. Yeesh, okay. Oh, I can't move. What a freaking bummer. Honestly, I'm gonna short rest. I'm gonna try and heal a little then. And then that's that. That's my turn. So 3 dice with a short rest. Let's see if we can heal. Hey, all right. 2 successes, which means we heal back 2 hearts. Okay, that's the end of that turn. So that's what I'm doing. I have 5 to spend, so we want 2 on a sprint. So I have 3 left, and I think I think the distraction, because horror might go up and it would be nice to get it down and get some time back. I get all the free cards back. Do I say sprint for 2? Sorry, let me think about this. I could get the other close call and the other sprint, honestly. Maybe or the other guard. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? Yeah, let's get the second sprint and the close call. That's how I'm spending my last 3. So I'm back there. Okay, I have a lot of cards in my hand, but not too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So this is what I'm doing. Killer phase. Again, none of them are attacking because they're not in a space, so we're going to flip a tarot card. This is happening. We're getting through this tarot deck, I feel like, kind of fast. Okay. Go away, it says. Each killer in your space or in a space where the victim takes damage. Oh, come on. That would have been so nice. But each killer damaged this way deals damage back. Well, that doesn't happen because we're not in a space with anyone. But we will draw an event. This has been like the weirdest. This is played out in such a weird way. So let's see what the event is. Booby traps. All victims inside the house panic. Any victim leaving the house is killed. And if they leave the house, that turns off our home security too. Okay. Here we go. All right, let's see what happens here. A 3. Yep. So they run outside and they're dead. Right? I'm interpreting this right. Or did they stay? Oh my gosh, this is important. I want to make sure I'm getting these numbers right for panicking. Hold on. Sometimes I get it all confused in my mind. Is it the one in the inside curve or the outside curve? I'm just going to double check because this was going to make a big, big difference right now. It's a big, 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 big difference. And normally I feel very confident about this, but oh yes, okay, so it is in the numbers curved in. Okay. Yeah, so the 3, they're gonna be dead. This is very bad. The alarm goes away because they've left the house, so that was good for a little while. So they die and the bloodlust goes up 1. Okay, this one. They die, the bloodlust goes up. Okay, that's a 1. So they stay. Let's do this one now. They aren't gonna leave the house, so that's good. Okay, that's a 1, and they will stay in the bathroom. Smart. Okay, garage person. A 6. They run outside into the driveway where they should be able to be saved, but no, they die. So that's another one. The horror level goes up by 1. This one, 4. They run into here. This one, 3. They run into here. Okay, these 3. Okay, these are okay. These are not gonna leave the house. So this could have been a lot bad. This could have been a lot worse. So one of them goes here, a 5. One goes here, and one more, a 6. One goes here. Okay, so 3 left the house. It does suck, but It could have been a lot worse. That's what we get for protecting the house for so long. Yep. All right. What else? Okay, and then this is discarded. Okay. If a victim was killed this turn, panic all victims in the killer space. Okay, no one's in the space with the killer, so we don't have to do any more panic. Sorry, I was here, I believe, yeah. So now it's me. I am still, even though I'm not gonna be able to save the person in the garage because they ran out into the driveway and died, like an idiot, I will try and go into the garage to search and get that wooden bat if I can. So I'm gonna walk because I only need to move one space to get in there rather than spinning the sprint. So let's roll 2 dice because the horror went up. Well, first let's play the focus and see if I can get the horror to come down. So 2 dice. I'll play my close call and re-roll one of these. Come on, yes. Okay, so the horror comes down 1, but we do lose a time. Okay, that's all right. Now we will try to walk into the garage. So now I am rolling 3 dice. Okay, 1 success. We just need to move 1 space. So I'm not going to convert anything. 1 success, move up to 1 space, and lose a time. So I'm down to 4 time, but I'm coming into the garage. And now I'm going to search. Okay, 3 dice. Come on. Hey, look at that. 2 successes. How about it? Everything's coming up. Paula, 2 successes. Take the top 2 item cards at our space and choose 1. Place the other on top or underneath, face down. I will lose a time because I'm taking time to search. So I'm down to 3 time, but that means we're at the garage. So we take the wooden bat and maybe something even more awesome. Let's see. Whoa. Oh gosh, y'all. What do we do? So I have the wooden bat and then I just always have it and do 1 extra damage whenever I attack. Or I could take the blender, do 3 damage, but it can only be used in the house and only 1 time. I'm gonna let my Twitch chat decide what I take. 1 time, 3 damage, or the bat anytime I attack. There does. Okay, we've got some people in chat saying the bat is the way to go. The blender is funny. I do have a lot of villains to kill. Okay, so chat is voting for bat. We will put the blender on top though, just in case we want to come back for it. So the blender is on top in the garage. So this now is 2-handed right there. Okay, so we have the bat, and that's how I'm gonna end my turn. So now anytime we do damage, we'll do 1 additional. So I have 3 to spend on something. And I'm going to take the distraction because I do think horror is going to start coming up and we're going to get this dark power at some point. So I'm going to spend all 3 on distraction. Yeah, I have a guard, I have a distraction. It'll be fine. Okay. That resets. All of these cards go back to where they came from. And we now have the killer phase again. This is not happening because they're not in a space with anyone at the moment. I can't craft anything right now. I only have wood. I need to pick up some other things, but if I had a trash can lid and nails, I can make a porcupine. If I had nails and rope, I could do the spiked slingshot, which would be very cool. I can make a spear if I can find a knife. And a sawed-off shotgun if I get the shotgun and then pick up the discarded tools. But that involves a lot of searching. We may not be able to really do much crafting. Okay, so now we're gonna flip a tarot card for our killers. Oh, great, a minor dark power. Amphetamines. At the beginning of the killer phase, the killer with the lowest health recovers 2 health until I've done 2 damage to them to stop this. That's not ideal. Right now they all have full health, I think, so I don't know how that honestly works, actually. I guess they're just at full health, so it won't matter. Yeah. How many more of these do we have? 3 tarot cards left, y'all. There's not much game left, honestly. Okay, I need to, am I bad at this game? Okay. I want to save more victims, but I also want to kill these guys. It's my turn. Hi, Hexstar Dragon. Thank you so much. I think we try and sprint, pick up some victims, and get them to the driveway. Yes, so Imwaldo is asking how the minor dark powers work when we have multiple killers. So the power applies to all of them, but you still just need to do 2 damage, no matter who you're doing it to this card, and then it will go to this card first, and then the card can go away. So the first thing I'm going to do is sprint, baby. Okay, that is 1 success, so I can move up to 2 spaces. I will take it. So I'm going to go laundry room, foyer. Okay, then, oh, and I lose a time, because it takes time to do that. I'm going to play my next sprint. I want to be able to move up to 3 spaces. I really want 2 successes. I wonder, should I go on and convert this so I can move 3 spaces? I just don't have anything that great to convert, to use to convert. You know what? I'm going to discard my walk and my weak attack from the previous sprint to make that a success, so I can move up to 3 spaces so that 2 of these victims will follow me back into the laundry room. So now with this sprint, I just need 1 success, and I hope I get it, to move 2 spaces to get them to the driveway and save them. Ooh, good question. If you do 1 damage, will the minor dark power heal itself? I don't think it will heal itself because it's not attached to one specific killer. That's the ruling I'm going to make. Oh, 2 successes. We can move up to 3 spaces. Amazing. I didn't have to spin those cards, but that's okay because I needed to be safe. So these victims will come with me. And we will go into the garage and then into the driveway. They will go away. I've saved them. I'm going to use 1 to heal, so I'm now full health. I'm going to use 1 to move a space, so I can go 2 more spaces. I am not going to go into their space because I don't have anything to properly attack them with. So I will go garage. I could pick up the discarded tools in here, but that means I cannot keep moving. So I'm gonna go laundry room to get back into the house to try. If I can save 2 more, then I'll activate Ava's power. Okay. So I need to spend a time for that. So I believe I have 4 to spend, and I'm going to get, they might come into the house. Should I get a retaliate or a furious strike? I'm gonna get a retaliate. Getting a retaliate. Okay, that for the 4. That costs 4. Okay. These cards, the free cards, all come back in my hand. Everything else goes back to its spot. Let me move my little tray there. Oops. Okay. Yes. Okay, now it's the killer phase. Oh, I see. Hold on. Chat saying, Camelot's saying I could have used my movement to go through the killers and into the foyer. I will do that actually because I got the retaliate. So, because I can move through the killers and it's fine. So I will do that 1, 2. That's a good point. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay. Killer phase. So again, they're not in a space with anyone, so that doesn't happen, but we'll flip the tarot card and see. I've been very lucky to keep them out of the house, honestly. Where are they coming from? Uh-oh. So here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna target whoever they're closest to, final girl or victim. We've got 2 right there, so that's who they're targeting. They're gonna move and attack, and the active killer will change. Then the active killer is going to move to where the furthest victim is, which is gonna be one of these in the house. So yep, they're in the house now. So we might not be doing much more saving, honestly. First, this is just the active killer. It's not all of them. So the active killer is currently Skullface here. Who is this one? So he's gonna double move, which is a 2 movement. So he definitely gets in here with us. Then he's going to attack. I cannot protect this victim, unfortunately. So this victim will die. Wow, I think I've been playing this game wrong. I've always been like, oh, I can play this to protect my victim. Nah. So this victim will die. The bloodlust will go up, which means we now reveal this dark power. Oh no, Maskophobia. Once per turn, when a killer moves into your space, the horror goes up. You may not purchase focus while a killer is in your space. Because I'm so scared about the fact that they're in a mask. Oh no, I don't like it. Okay, then the killer, active killer, shifts up because in this card, let me show you. See how in the little arrows, the top one is red? That means it moves up on the track. So it wraps around to here. Baghead hasn't done much here. Then, that's this one. Move to the furthest victim. Okay, so what's furthest away from the porch? That's the question. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, barely, but it's the bathroom. Poor person in the bathroom. So suddenly this terrifying person is in the bathroom with them. No good. Thank you for those follows. Little Sparrow and Tuwataru. Oh no, and then they're gonna kill them. Oh guys, it's escalating. Yeah, now we have our psycho moment. The bathroom is nothing sacred. Goodbye, Janet Leigh. who is killed. The bloodlust goes up, which means the horror level goes up, which means we are now only going to be rolling 2 dice. But I did get that distraction. I just need to save 2 more victims, but I think maybe we should just start attacking. Okay. Okay, so we would have a panic phase, but no one is in a space with a killer, so no panicking happens, even though victims did die. So now it's my turn. Ooh, I do not have very good cards in my hand for any of this right now. I'm going to play a distraction and try and get some time. And then I'm going to spend however much time I have, and hopefully I can get like a critical blow or a furious strike, basically. Yeah, and by attacking, we do mean randomly flailing our baseball bat, yes. So my power for for Ava as the final girl, if I save victims, is I can re-roll all 1s. If I roll a 1, I can re-roll it. Should we actually... I'm going to do a distraction and then we'll see how that goes. So I roll 2 dice. Okay, that's 1 success, which means the horror level will come down 1. That's pretty good. And we gain a time. Okay, I'm happy about that. We're not going to spend any cards. I have 1 walk. I just don't know that I can save. Sorry, my head is blocking everything. I don't know that I can save any of these victims. I only have 1 walk. I kind of think maybe I just stay where I am and don't do that yet. Well, I have a retaliate, which is why I'm thinking maybe just stay in the space. Kima says that's why they're called victims. Because we're going to have to do some attacking at some point. I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay so I can use my retaliate. I'm retaliate. I have a guard. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. And I have 7 time to spend. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could take 4 cards. Okay. So we are spending 6 on a critical blow and 1 on a close call. Ready for next time. This distraction goes back there. And I can take both the weak attack and the walk into my hand. Okay. Okay, killer phase. Now, the killer will, the one in the space with me, will do an attack. Would do 2 damage, because that's where the bloodlust marker is, but I have my retaliate. So I'm going to try and use my retaliate. If I can get 2 successes, I will ignore all damage, and I will do damage back, including the extra from my wooden bat. So let's see what happens. So I'm rolling 3 dice. I need 2 successes, and I have a lot of cards I can discard. Okay. Okay, I have 1 success. I think we convert this. I think we take this short rest and focus and get rid of them to convert it to 2 successes. So now I ignore all damage and I do 2 back plus the 1 for my wooden bat. So that's 3 damage on this one. Oh, he now, because I'm doing damage to him, I believe he now becomes the active killer. So 3 damage. Done. That just got knocked, right? We have not done damage to the other one. Okay. Oh wait, minor dark power, you're right. So actually, because I did 3, 2 go on that instead. and then that gets discarded. So I've actually only done 1 direct damage, but now they won't heal. So that's something. So, you know, thank you for reminding me about that minor dark power. Okay, now we do our terror card. We only have 1 left after this, so we're gonna be in the finale very soon. They will hunt you. Place the active killer in your space. Already there, BD. They're going to attack. Okay, well, I've already spent my retaliate, but I do have a guard, so I'm gonna use the guard. This won't do any damage back, but it will prevent damage. Hey, 2 successes, I ignore all damage. Then the active killer shifts down, so you can see here how the red part of the like diamond is on the bottom. So that means that now Baghead becomes the active killer. Will target me and move. Their movement is 2, so oh boy. Will come into the space with me. And then active killer shifts down again. So now we have this one who will move 2. So I'm surrounded by them. That's not great. Yeah, things just got ugly. Hey, Geeky Chappy. But at least they aren't attacking me when they get into the space with me. They're just there, right? Okay. No panic phase. Because no victims are with the killer. I don't think any victims died anyway. It is me. I think I'm going to do a critical blow. So I can roll 3 dice. Let's see what happens. Honestly, it's amazing that we're not all congregating in the kitchen. You know what I mean? 2 successes. That means the horror level goes down 1. I do 3 damage plus the damage to my wooden bat. That's 4 damage. I'm doing it to the one I've already damaged some. So that's this one who will now become the active killer because I'm damaging him. That's all 4. There's 1 health token left. Do I get an extra die now? Yeah, the critical blow, I believe you have to target individual. Let's double check. I believe you have to target individual things. Yes, you attack one of the killers. Although each killer has its own final health token, you only get the +1 die bonus once, regardless of how many of the killers are down to their final health. Okay. Oh boy. Now, I have a weak attack, and I'm going to try and kill him. I'm going to try and take him out. So, I'm rolling 4 dice now because I have the extra from him being down to his last health. If this succeeds, I will do 2 damage, and that should take him out, assuming he doesn't have any extra health. So, heck yes, that's 3 successes. So I do 2 damage. None of it's gonna spill over. It's all just the 1. So that will kill this one, depending on if he's got extra health. So let's see. Oh! Phase ends. 2 health. He is not dead yet. Boo. And that's it, right? The current phase ends. So I think I'm done. Can I move though? Now I can't move. You don't end the phase with these killers. Okay, phew, because I would like to move now. Because that's scary. And I'm going to try and walk away from them. So let's try and walk away. Okay, that's 2 successes. Oh, you're right. You lie them down and check at the end of the phase. You're absolutely correct, Waldo. So I shouldn't have checked until the end of the phase when I did everything else because there are 3. That's absolutely the correct rule. So I can go up to 2 spaces and lose a time. The problem is they're going to come into that space with me and kill those victims. I don't know. Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. 1, 2. In with the victims. Sorry, victims. And I will lose a time. Okay. Oh, I should not have rolled 4 dice. I should have been back down to 3. But since I rolled 2 successes, we're gonna say it was good. But oh yeah, and the foyer is connected to the kitchen directly. So I can take 2 of them out of here with me. So we're going to come out here for my second move. Thank you. And we're going to call that good. Okay, so then we have the killer phase. Dude is not dead yet because he came back to life. We have 1 victim left in the house. They won't attack because they're not in the same space with anyone. This is our last terror card, which means we go to the finale after this. They're everywhere. Oh boy. Yeah, they're moving and attacking. Oh, active killer changes once they die though, so should be on gray. It goes down. All right, I will take Chad's word for it. Thank you. Thank you for helping me keep up with things. What are all these cards? Oh, I didn't do I need to buy my cards. Hold on. Sorry, everyone. I'm like, okay. So I had 5 to spend. And I'm going to spend 4 on a furious strike and 1 on a close call. And then all these other cards go back. Okay. I used a lot of cards that turn. Okay. Now we have all of this. Okay, so they're going to target, move. The active one is going to target and move, and that's Baghead, which we are using as this one. So they have a movement of 2. So they're going to come into the space with this victim, and they will attack, which will kill this victim, which increases the bloodlust by 1. So their movement is now 3. Then the active killer, it moves up 1. So that is, we're back to a dude we almost killed. And he is going to target me, move, and attack. Now their movement is 3. I do not think I could have made it to an exit on that turn. I technically had another walk, but now... Oh, you're saying should I have gotten a sprint instead of a furious strike? I just don't have any other way to... Yeah. Good call. Instead of this furious strike, I really should have gotten a sprint. And instead of this close call, then I think I'll get the guard. Okay. A little bit of a retcon. So he's going to move 3, which means he absolutely gets into my space. Because he can get there in 1, 2. He's targeting me, not the victim, so I can play my guard when he attacks to try and do 2 damage. So I will try and play my guard. I'm rolling 3 dice. And hopefully this works. This game is all about a little bit of retcon. That's how it's played. Have I played that killer frequency game? No, I don't think so. Okay, oops. 1 success, which means I reduce the damage by 2, which is enough to not take any damage. So I'm not gonna convert anything because he's only gonna do 2 damage right now. 1 more bloodlust and he'll be doing 3. I take no damage. So that's awesome. Okay, then the next thing on the card is the killer, active killer goes up 1. So now it's, oh wait, this was me. So the active killer goes up 1. So now it's down here. It's going to target victims, which are in my space, and move. And they have 3 movement. So he's in my space with me. 1, 2, but he's not going to attack. Now, he killed him this time, right? Which means a victim died, which means these victims will panic. Hopefully they're going to panic toward the exit, because otherwise we're in trouble. Okay. Because they're panicking because they're in the space with the killer, even though they're there with me. So one of them is going to go... No, don't run back into the house. Don't. They are running back into the house. They both run back into the house. I can't even believe it. They're killing me, y'all. They're killing me. Okay. And literally they're gonna die for it. So, jeez Louise. Playing my sprint. Rolling 3 dice. Gonna try and go back in there and get them. They're not meant to be alive. I use my close call and I'm gonna spin 2 times and re-roll all the dice. Nope. Well. I take a damage, no successes. I take a damage. I lose 2 time. And I'm just gonna stay where I am. All right, well, forget all these people. Forget them. Oh shoot, it should be the finale because we got to the end of the phase and there were no more tarot cards. And I should have, when they panicked, I should have revealed the finale. So that means, y'all, we're just gonna take back everything that just happened. So I haven't tried to do anything yet because we don't know what the finale is. That's right. That's right. Hunt, sweet hunt. Each attack does an additional damage, and now they're going to target, move, attack, and the active killer is going to change. So bad. Okay, now it's my turn. I'm gonna try and sprint. Don't at me. There, how about it? 2 successes. I can move up to 3 spaces and spend a time. Will they follow me into a space with the killer? Here's what I'm gonna do. 3 spaces. 1, they'll follow me out. 2, into the foyer. 3, to the porch. Now, if I can walk and get them to the driveway, we're okay. Hello, my name is Red. And we will walk. Because we don't have to go back out that way. We can go back through the other side of the house. Now I'll play that close call and spend 2 time to re-roll all my dice. Come on! That's mother effing like it. Okay, so 2 successes, we move up to 2 spaces and lose a time. They are saved. Holy heck. I need to spend another time for the sprint. Thank you, so I'm down to 2. Thank you for catching that. They are saved. Which means I get to fill out my thing. So I'm healing 1. I can move a space. Let's move back to the garage. And I now have my ultra ability. I can re-roll all 1s. And there are no more victims left. I'm using the little plastic thingy as a dice tray, yes. Hello, my name is Red. Normally, everyone, this goes it covers the box. For those of you who don't have the game, that's the bit that covers where the components live. Okay. Are we gonna make this happen? I have a lot of killing to do. There's an awful lot of killing to do. Okay, I'm done. That's my turn. I have 2 time, 1 card. I think I have to spend that 2 time on a guard. So, oh wait, I get these back. Cool. Guard, sprint, walk. Okay. So now, extra scary killer phase because we're in the finale. So they're going to target me, move twice, yeah, attack. This might be it because they're going to do additional damage and yeah. But there's just going to be 1. 1 is going to do this. So the active killer, which is the one that we're using Inkanyamba for, will move twice. So that's 6 movement. So they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. They can absolutely get to me. Then they will attack me, doing an additional damage. That's 3 damage. So I'm going to play my guard in the hopes that I can avoid all of it. That's my only reaction I have. So 3 dice. I need, yeah, let's just see what happens. Okay, 1 success. I'm just going to leave it at that rather than spinning cards, I think. So 1 success means I can reduce the damage by 2. So I'm only going to take 1 damage. It's not so bad. And then that's that. I'm gonna hold on to my cards to be able to use them as other kinds of resources. Luckily, this Maskophobia hasn't hurt me too much. Oh, the horror goes up because they moved into my space. I've been missing that. I think there was another time it should have gone up. So I think I will push it up twice now. I think that should have happened already because they moved into my space up when we were up here, I think, right? So I think we should have done that before. So that's how I'm going to make up for it. And I apologize for missing that. Okay. I can't purchase a focus while the killer's in my space, but that's okay. I haven't been paying that much attention to that either, but it's all right. Okay, there's no tarot card. No, it's me. Can't do a whole lot. But I can do a weak attack, and I think I will. I'm gonna do a weak attack. I will roll just 2 dice and hope to do 2 damage maybe. I can re-roll 1s. discard my short rest and my walk to convert this to a success. So I do 2 damage, but I will take a damage back. So 2 damage done to this one here. I can't purchase a focus when the killer's in my space, but that doesn't say I can't play. Can you keep re-rolling ones if you keep rolling one on the re-roll? I think so. This says when making a horror roll, you may re-roll all one result. So I think you just keep doing it. That's what I say. So it just says you can't purchase a focus, not that you can't play a focus. So I am going to try and bring the horror down. That didn't work, and I did lose 2 times as a result. Whoa. So, boo. Okay, wait. What did I do? Those are discarded. I didn't lose time for the weak attack. I didn't lose, okay. So we lose 2 times, so we're down to 4, and I'm gonna call it there. So I have 4 to spend, and I'm gonna get the retaliate because they're attacking me. So I'm getting the retaliate. They stay the active killer because I attacked them. So I just have a focus and a retaliate and a walk. Not great. Not a great hand. If I'm honest with you. So remember, I can't purchase this focus while I'm in a room with a killer. So I'm gonna put it off to the side so that I'm gonna like tap it so I can try and remember. Okay, so now they go. So active killer. Did I adjust the, that's okay, it doesn't matter because I attacked them. So they would be the active killer. So they're going to attack me. So I'm going to do a retaliate in the hopes of avoiding it. So I have 2 dice to roll. That's 1 success. I will reduce the damage by 2, which means I take 1 because they're doing 2 damage, but they're doing an extra. So I take 1, so I'm down to 2 health, and I will do 1 plus 1 on my back, so that's 2. So, not terrible. Hi, Icarus. And then the active killer will move up, so now it becomes Baghead. Okay. It's my turn. There's not a lot I can really do here. I'm going to attempt to focus again and then get cards. So, jeez Louise. All right, that failed. That sucks. I don't have enough cards to do anything about it. Oh wait, I can re-roll the 1. Come on, success. Yes. So the horror comes down 1. I lose 1 time. Thank you, Ava. But I'm gonna be able to roll 3 dice. I have 5 to spend. I will get these back, but not the focus. You know what? I'm going to discard this walk that I have for 1 additional, so I have 6, because I want to get the Furious Strike, but I also want to get the guard. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. You can't discard with the killer in the room? You can tell how often I discard for extra things. Is that true? Let's see. No, this just says Masochophobia. It just says you may not you may not purchase focus while a killer is in your space. So I don't think that's, yeah, once per turn, when a killer moves into your space, the horror goes up. You may not purchase focus while a killer is in your space. So it's just no focus. No, that's okay. Phew, all right. Good attempt, good catch. Okay, so the active killer is this one. So he's going to target me and move twice. He can definitely make it. 1, 2, 3. He's in my room. The horror goes up because he entered my space. He's going to attack, and I have a guard, so I will play that. I'm rolling only 2 dice. 1 success. I will reduce the damage by 2, which means he does 1, which means I'm down to my 1 final health. There is nothing on the other side of this, so I do get an additional die to roll. And then the active killer will change and we'll go up there. I don't think I can survive this, but I do have 2 of them down to only 2 health. That's something. That's better than I often do. All right, time to Furious Strike. I am going to Furious Strike the one I've been attacking, which will make him the active killer, but that's okay. I'm gonna try and kill him. So we're gonna Furious Strike this one, which makes him the active killer. I'm gonna roll 3 dice and hope for as many successes as I can get. I re-roll this one. I re-roll this one. I discard the short rest and the walk to turn one of these into a success, which means 1 damage. The horror level goes down 1, but my turn is over. So this goes down 1. 1 damage plus 1 for my baseball bat, so that's 2 damage. That's enough to take out this one. That's going to be the end of the phase, so we will flip this over and see if he comes back. Please be dead. Yes! He's dead. You're gone. Bye, BB. So here's my question. He's gone, so he has no health left, so I don't get this bonus, right? Because that's over. Phew! Okay. He has so much health left. Okay. Yeah, bonus is gone. Okay. All I have left is this. And yeah, in full, I have 6 time. So I think I'm gonna get... So when he dies, the killer changes. The active killer becomes... I think just is going to go up. It's just going to cycle back around to where it was before. That's what I'm deciding. Can you guard against 2 attacks if I have 2 guard cards? So I really want to get this critical blow to do a bunch of damage, but the problem is I have no reaction cards in my hand, and he's gonna be able to get to me because he's gonna move 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even going like the long way. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna be able to get to me. So what I can do is get a retaliate and a guard. That's what I can have in my hand. And this walk. And that's it. So Furious Strike, walk, short rest, guard. The problem is I'm gonna lose one of these bonus dice because the horror is gonna go up when he comes into my space. But okay. So active killer moves. It's able to come into my space. The horror goes up because the maskophobia, which means I lose one of these dice. Bummer. Wait, but I still have 3 because of my final health token. Okay, so actually it's all right. It's not 4, but it's okay. Then he's going to attack, and I am going to play my retaliate. See if I can take him out because he's close to being dead. See if I can take him out. Come on. Hello, my name is Red. I only have the season 1 matte. I don't have the season 2 matte. So that's why that's the one you see me using. Yeah. Can re-roll this one. Okay. This walk and this guard are getting discarded to turn this into a success, which means I will reduce the damage from the attack by 2. No, it's not going to be enough because he's going to kill me. We're going to die at the same time. Right? Because he's doing 3 damage. And I only have 1 health left. Now I'll do 2. He's doing 3 damage. I'm reducing it by 2. Which means I take 1. I don't have an extra health because I died very early, Icarus. So I'm on just this one, which has, it's just, that's it. Well, so here's what happens. We strike out at each other at the same time, dealing final blows to both of us. He falls. I fall. And old Baghead lives to intrude another day. And that's how the game ends. Oh, that was honestly pretty good. I took out 2 of them and was very close to being able to, I mean, he had all of his health, but I feel pretty proud of that. I feel pretty proud. Baghead! Does he have bonus damage? Yes, Komorowski. Each attack does 1 additional damage. It is the, it's in the finale, yeah. I know, I was so close to death early on. I really thought like 2 turns in, I was like, I'm gonna die. And it's only because I ended up having 3 extra health under my token that the game was even able to keep going. So, I'm proud of the comeback I made. I'm proud of it, that's right. Thank you so much for joining me for this playthrough of A Knock at the Door, a feature film from Final Girl Season 2. Thank you so much to Van Ryder Games for sponsoring this stream and the YouTube upload of it. If you are interested, check out the link in the description below, or if you're watching live right now, you can click on the link that just happened in the Twitch chat. If you want to join me live for these streams, they happen once a month over at twitch.tv/Paula Deming. And you can be here with the chat, watching me live and helping catch my rules mistakes live. Heads up, Twitch chat, YouTube commenter called y'all out recently that you didn't catch all the rules mistakes I made. So, you know, we do our best here. The main thing is to have fun in a thematic, spooky kind of way. Can't wait to catch y'all next month for more Final Girl, and we'll see you then. Thanks so much. Bye.